Let's stop. 자, can you go to the next reading comprehension? Okay. 자, do this first with me. Then, okay, you have to carry on the first one I gave you. Ready? 자, what is the most important thing when you start your reading comprehension? Who can tell me? The first thing, what is the first thing you have to do? You have to find the situation and the important stuff in it. No, read this first. That is obvious answer. But okay, when you read, what you have to check is, okay, you need to find the important information from the text. Understand? So you have to read each paragraph by each paragraph. Understand? 자, if we read the first one, in my early life, okay? I lived with my mother, my older brother and sister, Krink and Stella, and with my father. So he introduces what? Family. When he was not on the move. What does mean? He was not on the move. 자, he is not, okay, with the writer. Now, my father called himself a jack of all trades. 자, what does jack of all trades mean here?
That means he can find anything.
Yeah. So he can do anything, okay? I'm the genius or something like that. However, come on. There were times when he could not find any trade in whatever town we were living in, okay? So the problem, okay, they encountered is that his father could not find any trade, okay, in the place, right? So he would then go search of job somewhere else. My mother would start packing and would wait for a phone call from him that would tell us it was time to join him. Okay? 자, what is the main situation of this paragraph? Yeah, so that must be the reason. He could not find any trade in whatever town we were living in. So 자, go in search of job somewhere else. Okay, that is the most important part. Okay, the situation of this text is the writer's father went in search of job somewhere else. Okay, that's why they need to 자, 뭐야, phone call from his father. Got it? And then each time we moved, we had fewer boxes, not more. Why? That he had fewer boxes. Why? It represents what? They are poor, right? Not more. My mother would say to me, do you really need all these things? Any. They are just things, leave them. So I was always told, yep.
I just don't get one thing. Why do you get torn when your mum says don't bring that thing? It's just a waste of.
I was always torn. What does torn mean?
It's really sad.
Yeah, sad. Okay. Devastated. Okay. Because I think she might want to bring whatever she wants, but whenever, okay, they move. So we had a few books means they could be poor or okay, they move very often. Understand? Yeah. And next one. By the time I was 12, we had lived in at least 15 states. What? 자, once a year네, 그지? Sometimes we lived in the middle of a noisy city, but most of the time my father found us a tilted house near a remote town. What does tilted house means? Very small, but okay. 자, all the people, maybe 5 families should, okay, live in that small place. Understand? So I think in this case, the main point of this is must be a tilted house. Okay? So, 자, this text is kind of narrative writing. Okay, why? Why we could call it narrative writing?
Because Annie is telling the story.
It's not about the story. Okay, the Annie is telling her life. Okay, her life, her personal life. Yep.
Saturday 그거 story writing 하는 거 언제 가시나요?
Maybe after this Easter, then I need to decide whether it is necessary or not. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but this is for just the second test here. So the first thing we have to do is for preparation of first one. And if we go to next, my mother had been a city girl, my father a country boy, and as far as I could tell, my mother spent most of her time trying to forget that she had been a city girl. Why? Why? Mother spent most of her time trying to forget that she had been a city girl.
Because his father doesn't like the city, and
Yep, so she need to, okay, fit to her husband, right? That's why she tried to give away her lifestyle in a city, right? Those few times that we lived in the middle of the city, though she seemed as if she were right at home. In her real home, her permanent home, she would get a job in an office or design studio instead of a cafe. Okay, she knew how to weave in out of crowds. The noise of cars and taxi hooting did not seem to bother her, so they moved to city. That must be the city life, right? Those things drove my father crazy. What those things mean?
that means that he didn't really like it.
What is that? What is that? Those things.
The car shooting.
Yeah, right. Okay, this whole thing is a noise of cars and taxis. Okay, and then the life in the city, right? I know there's work here, he said, but there are too many people and cars everywhere. You are likely to get killed just stepping onto the road. No place to raise kids. So the father think this place is very dangerous. Okay? They made their own argument, right? Huh? Yeah. Can you go to the question first? Yeah. 71. What could be answer of this one?
To escape from the brother.
71. Why was the author's father on the move? Author's early. Yeah, those. 자,
He ain't find farm and trade.
할 수 없었지?
Get a job
Nothing. Okay?
to a city. But then he hates it.
Why?
Because he couldn't find
자, 그지? In search of job. He need to, okay? Find job, right? Not now. Okay? That's each question. Go to number 72. Which sentence tell us that the author's family had fear and fear things as they move from one place to another?
less boxes.
Yeah. 그치? Yes. 자, fear boxes not more라는 말 있지? 자, 73. 자, choose word from line which had the same meaning. Distant. Distant. Yep. Fixed affect.
Oh no, I'm reading.
What is the guide? Line 10 to 18. Go to line 10 to 18. There, need to find, okay, the city or something like this. Distant. Middle of, but most of the time my father found a little. Remote town. Yep, I found. Remote. Okay? Yeah, remote means far away. Okay? Line 12. Did you find? Did you find?
Yes.
Excellent. Don't write any answer. And go to next one is fixed. What's the fixed? 자, fixed means never change again. Alright?
Permanent.
Yeah. Can you find what number? Yeah. Her permanent home. Okay. Never changing. Okay. Permanent must be 자, same meaning as fixed. And next one is affect. So affect, what does affect mean?
It means that it's somehow different.
자, damage something 하는 거예요. damage. Okay? Do we have a bother here? Yeah, seem to bother her. Excellent. Okay? So we found all the answer of 73. 자, let's go to 74. Explain in your one word what was meant by don't think drove my father crazy. So that was the answer I said, right? Remember? 자, if we go to number 76, okay, are you ready for number 76?
Yeah.
Yep. Do we have number 75? No. 자, 76, okay? Based on the pattern, true or false? That is true or false. The author had no problem deciding what to leave behind when the family. That's false, okay? Why?
Because it always bothered her.
Yeah, no.
You mean
She was torn, okay? Okay, she wanted to bring whatever she want, but yep, it was denied. 자, the author's mother accepted the husband's decision for the family to move. Is it true? Yeah? Why?
she would always practice.
Yeah, that's true because 자, she was always packing. So if you put packing here, okay, the reason must be the answer. And third one, the author had not seen her grandmother since she was a young child. 자, do you have any information about the grandmother? What line?
She said once when I was 7 or 8, a thin woman with grey hair.
What number?
26.
No. What line?
26.
Line 26. Yeah, but we didn't read that. So once when I was 7 or 8, a thin woman with gray hair pulled back in a tight bun was sitting on my. What happened?
In our kitchen when I came home.
자, wrapped me in a. I came home from school before I could shake off my coat. She wrapped. Yep. So she remember her grandparents, right? So that must be true or false.
True.
Had not seen her grand since. Yeah, that's true. 자, 77. 자, write 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the block below to indicate order. So can you make the order? But yeah, just go back to the text here, and then we need to finish this text first. And then if we go to line 22, ready? Ready for reading? Okay. 자, my mother would be real quiet after he had said something like this. So what does real quiet mean? Silent. Okay. Say anything. Not. Don't. Didn't say anything. Pretty soon he would be off looking for a better place to live, and she would be packing our belongings again. Yeah. Okay. So always her mother. Okay. Follow his father's decision. So actually, I worked out that my father was keeping us on the move so that my mother family would not find us. So he said they looked down on us. So, 자. Family would not find us. Why? So far away from. Okay, they always move. Once when I 7 or 8, a thin woman with gray hair. And then before I could shake off my coat, she wrapped me in a perfumed hug and called me her sweet kitten. I cringed. I'm not a kitten, I said, wriggled out of a hug and sliding out of the side door. Crick was throwing a basketball at an invisible hoop. There's a lady in there, I said. That's no lady, that's a grandmother. Crick said matter of factly. That night there was a big argument between my mother and my grandmother. My father was gone earlier. Why there happened a big argument between her mother and grandmother? If you think, why? Why they made that kind of a big argument? Yeah, just please leave close to me. Why you move always? No, mommy, blah 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 blah. My husband wants this. Oh, oh no, you have to come to my town. Oh no, my husband doesn't want. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So I had taken one look at our grandmother and bolted out of the door without even pausing to say hello. So, her father doesn't like her grandmother as well. So, if we put the order, the first one, the oldest grandmother sat in the kitchen. Yeah? So, it happened when she was young. And second one, the oldest grandmother hugged the author. And then sat in the kitchen and hugged the author. So, 2, 1, okay? The author's grandmother had an argument, okay? That's 3. Author's father left the house, that is 4, right? Ready? 78. Based on the passage, list 2 things that show the author's mother felt very comfortable living in the city. Can we find? The noise of cars, taxis did not bother her, 있었지? Yep. And she could weave in and out of crowds, okay? She could manage, so she could weave, okay? If we go to the text, that is the city life, which is on the 3rd paragraph, right? Line 70, how to weave in and out of crowds, okay? It's very familiar to her. And then the noise of car and taxis did not seem to bother her, okay? So we can find 2 answers of 78. If we go to 79, how did the author feel when her grandmother hugged her?
She felt cringy.
Yeah. So is it comfortable or lovely? She felt maybe uneasy. Okay. So and it cringed when she was hugged. Okay. And she tried to wriggle out of her hug and slide out of the side door. Right? Yeah. 80. Did author's parents welcome grandmother visit? Also parents? No, because they made a big argument too. Okay? At 9. Understood? Yeah? Is it clear? Did you put the answer? No? So, can you finish your first task, please? Thank you. I gave you the first one.